Hello, welcome to Wednesday Night with Yoots. Nice to see you. My name's Calvin Clark, and I need a haircut.
What a coincidence. My name's Ida Blevins, and I cut hair.
Yeah.
Do you trust me with a pair of scissors?
Yeah, probably not.
Oh.
And Sayla's here too. Come on up. Come here. Say hello to everybody. There she is. Hello. So we are going to do a what we call the preference test. Preference game. Yeah.
Listen, it took you... We went through several gyrations of the name of this game. We just couldn't get the...
So we call it the preference game, but the real title is Lest You Jest.
The most best test.
The most best test. Yeah, we're going to see who's the most best in our of the folks that are watching or listening. Mm-hmm. And you can play along whether you're watching live or whether you're not, whether you're watching later. We're going to go through some questions, sort of preferences, this or that kind of preferences, and then we're going to reveal actually what the percentage of people who choose those different options are. And we're also going to ask you to say, here's what you think.
Yes.
And the
want
way
to hear it.
Well, let me show you the way our rules work.
Okay.
So we're going to go through 7 questions, and if you're among the minority in answering that question, so we want you to text in your answer. We want you to type your answer in the message screen. And if you're in the minority, then you score a point.
Yeah.
And you're going to keep track of your own score.
And just to help me out, would somebody out there hit an emoji or type something in so I make sure that our system's working correctly so I get your answers up here on the screen?
Because you're not sure you're seeing everybody?
I'm not sure I'm seeing everybody.
Sometimes we have technical difficulties, but we hope you're finding us. And but anyway, so we're going to have 7 questions. We're going to see if you're among the minority. We're talking about the minority of people who are watching the show live. So you're going to pop in your answers, and then the person with the most points will win, and you will be the most best.
Lest you jest.
Lest you jest.
The most best test.
That's it. So, hi, Maria. Sounds good that you're here.
Thank
Here comes
you for
Sayla
joining
again.
us.
Here, would you like another treat? Here's one of those turkey wrapped.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah, take that.
That's yummy.
Oh, she runs off and hides that somewhere.
Hi, Susan.
Hi, Susan. Nice to see you. So, Susan, come play with us. We're going to play this game. Maria, come play. We're just going to go through 7 questions. Now, we're doing a little bit of a different format now. We're going to do this first section much faster than we've done it in the past.
Yeah.
We've been letting it go as long as 40 minutes. We think some people don't want to watch the show for 40 minutes. So, we're going to do the game. We're going to do the game or
How
the
could they not want to
activity
watch for 40 minutes?
or the event for just like 10 to 15 minutes, and you can come watch that part. And if you want, you can stay. We're going to have an extended show. You can watch more on Facebook, but the YouTube show will just be the abbreviated version. So nice to see y'all. So here we go. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. First question. Would you rather have $10 million or true love? Would you rather have $10 million or true love? So put your answers in there, and we'll figure out who they are.
Okay. Well.
I'm guessing I'm going to be in the minority on this one.
Uh-oh.
So, because I bet I know what.
There is a right answer, Mr. Clark.
Is there a right
There
answer?
is.
No, I know I'm going to be in the minority. So does that give your answer away?
I don't think so. I mean.
Okay, so what's your answer
well,
to it?
I'm sure. Well,
everybody's going to have their own opinion.
Well, right. I say true love. I'd rather have true love
than $10 million.
Yes,
Okay,
money is.
I would rather have $10 million.
This
is how sentimental I am. $10 million.
Do you mean that? Well, look at all these people saying true love. Everybody's saying true love. Yeah. I knew that would happen.
You all are sentimental.
You are cheap.
Just give me the 10 mil.
I think we have some very sentimental,
I know that's wrong.
Listeners out there.
I'm glad we do.
I told you that there was a good answer.
This is why I should not be leading uniquely the same.
But I keep saying Susan because Emma Sizemore says on the screen, but we call her Susan. Emma says dollars.
There
ha,
you go.
Ha, ha, but she's joking.
Oh, I wasn't joking.
You really want the 10 million.
I'm sorry, but I would take the 10 million. True love comes and goes.
I don't think so.
I know I'm wrong. I know.
I told you there was a right answer, and you did not get it.
Well, it turns out that 1/3 of the people agree with me in the world.
Only a third.
Well, that's a third.
That means
that's
2/3 do not agree with you.
36%. All right, let's go on to the next question. So I get a point for that. Nobody else, I don't think, got a point.
What do you mean
I'm going to be the most best. You get a point for being the most unique, the one in the minority. So when people vote, if you are in the minority, you get a point.
I see. Well, all right.
So you're going to play the game?
I'm going to play the game.
Okay. So so now you know how to play the game. I'm already ahead of everyone.
And John Zolko's already quoting, "What man desires is unconditional love" in Proverbs.
Oh, now he's putting Bible verses in front of me, proving that I'm wrong. Well, I'm a sinful man. I have to admit that too.
And Kristen says, Aunt Linda, and we're hearing this too.
Well, I love them. It's not that I don't have to. You don't actually have to choose this like this moment. Like I don't actually get the $10 million since I said it. But I do have the true love.
Okay,
I have
good.
family. All right.
There you go.
So preference question number 2.
That makes me feel better. Okay.
Preference question number 2. Would you rather have a lightsaber or a helper monkey? Remember that? Remember those commercials they had, the monkey in the trunk?
Yes. When my son proposed to his wife,
yeah,
he used an organ grinder monkey.
He did?
And he gave the ring to the organ grinder monkey, and the monkey came over.
Ran away with it.
No. The monkey delivered the ring. I think that's so sweet. I would rather have a monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had a monkey, I would get the monkey to steal the ring for me.
Of course you would. Because you took the money instead of true love.
Which would you rather have? A lightsaber? A lightsaber would be a pretty cool thing. I mean, you would be unbelievably famous and popular.
But helper monkeys.
I need to think about this.
Patty says helper monkey, so does Anna Marie. So, yeah, I think helper monkeys are...
Yeah, I'm going to go.
Yeah.
Even though I know that I'm going to lose the game because of it, I have to answer honestly. I'm going to go with a helper monkey. Is there anybody who says a lightsaber? Because if you do think a lightsaber, you get a point.
Well...
Everybody's helper monkey?
They're all helper monkeys.
My goodness, we are a...
Aren't we...
monolithic... No, what's the word for that?
Oh, I don't know.
Homogeneous group. We're like all agree with I mean, some of us are unnecessary. Because we all think the same thing.
Well,
I think I might be the one.
Susan says she wants a helper monkey to grab her lightsaber for her.
That's right.
Good thought, Susan.
All right, well, let's see what the majority of people think. It turns out that 64% of the world...
Really?
And there were this was a survey of tens of thousands of people. So...
this is not a survey we did.
That's right. No, we did it. Remember when we were standing on the corner a few weeks ago?
We surveyed tens of thousands. I'm so sorry. I forgot about this survey.
Every Monday morning we go stand on the corner. We ask people questions. Okay, but 64% said a lightsaber. I'm guessing that this was primarily done during like a Star Wars.
Could be, but all of us that said helper monkey then get a point, right? Because it's the lowest percentage, right? Am I getting this right?
Yeah, well, we could change the rules if you want. Yeah, that's fine.
Is that changing?
That's
the
fine.
rules?
That way you can't rig the system.
There you
just
go.
by seeing who.
Right, because some of the responses are behind, so I wouldn't want to miss any responses.
All right. So if you said a helper monkey, you get a point. So keep track of your points. I've got 2 points. I'm in the lead.
So far,
because I was all about the money. All right. Question number 3. Would you rather live in a giant peach? You remember the
James and the giant peach.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather live in James would you rather be James and live in the peach, or would you rather live in a giant shoe? Which would you rather?
I can tell
a giant peach or
I
the
don't
shoe?
want to get ants and that kind of...
Ants?
Peaches
You
have
think the
sugar.
giant peaches have ants in them?
I do. So I'm going to say shoe. I want to live in a shoe.
Okay. Well, I'm interested in what people think.
Maria says shoe.
Yeah, lots of people shoe. I'm going with the truth is, I can't imagine anybody that would want to live in a peach. Living in a shoe is bad. Here's the problem, though. If it was a giant shoe and it was like a stinky old giant shoe, that'd be sort of a bad thing to live in. I'd rather live in the peach.
You'd rather live in
because they have like shampoo. They have like peach flavored shampoo or peach scented.
Yeah, but you don't want to.
They don't have any shoe scented shampoo.
Well, let's hope not.
Did you? I mean, you ever
there
notice that?
probably is some somewhere, but
there's something good about peaches, so you'd have a nice smell. Hi, Sailor, you back?
I live in a peach.
Okay, so let's see what the.
Although Patty Patty's saying a peach. A giant shoe is gross.
That's exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Anna Marie's saying peach.
There you go. So there are some. Come on up. Come on up. There is some diversity. You coming up? Come on. Come on.
Yep. We're getting lots of Joel saying shoe.
Come on.
Kristen saying shoe. Oh my, we've got lots of shoes though.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Now that makes you think that the question might be different. Huh? Here we go.
Okay,
Let's see what people think. Yeah, actually, most people would rather live in a giant peach.
Oh, so you don't get a point.
Shoe. No, I said
the least.
I said I would live in a shoe.
Oh, you said shoe.
Yeah.
Okay, I get another point.
3 for 3.
I got 2 for 3.
3 for 3. I'm in the minority. It's the most best.
The most best test. Yes.
Yeah, the most best test.
Okay.
We're trying to find out who's the most unique person.
Really, and look, Anna Marie Maria has a good point.
Maria.
Nobody said it was a dirty used shoe. We could assume it's a nice, clean shoe.
But it came from somewhere. Who made that giant shoe? That's the question. It had to be a giant shoe.
A giant cobbler.
Yeah, but it had to come from a giant. You think it was like a store, like a floor model in a giant store? Okay. Would you rather fly like Superman or travel like Spider-Man?
Okay. Would you rather fly like Superman? Well,
How does Superman fly? He just
jumps.
he puts his arms out.
Yes,
like
and
this.
he's got the cape, and you know.
Yeah. There's a big difference because Spider-Man.
But Spider-Man has to have his webs squirt out.
Yeah.
But he has to have something to attach his webs to.
No, he doesn't. He can do it in the atmosphere. The
No.
webs. Yeah. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
He can just throw them up into the atmosphere. He doesn't shoot them onto buildings always.
Yes, he does.
He does sometimes, but he doesn't always. He can just throw them up into the. He can just throw them up.
Let's fight about this. He
grabs a hold of the clouds. Haven't you heard?
A spider doesn't just
throw
make webs in the sky. They have to have trees, and I'm going to.
Well, we're going to have to agree to disagree. But
I'm going to say fly like Superman, and so did John.
All right.
Okay.
What do the rest of you think? Get your answers in. So, new leather is nice, Maria said, huh?
Mm-hmm. But she also, this thing is behind.
Yeah.
But the original comic Superman, she says, did not fly, but he could leap tall buildings in a single bound.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about that one.
No.
We're talking about the new improved one. Just like
new improved. Kristen's saying Spider-Man.
Yep. That's me. I'm Spider-Man. I think that's sort of cool.
Patty's saying she would rather fly because you can't fling webs across the ocean.
Yes, you sure can.
No,
I'm telling you just grab a hold of the atmosphere. He can fly.
I don't, you know.
I'm gonna look this one up. I'm gonna add a comment after the show to this.
Anna Marie's saying Spider-Man.
Let's see what the average person says. The average person says they would rather fly like Superman than travel like Spider-Man.
So you get another point.
I do. I can't help it that I'm wrong all the time. In the minority usually means you're...
That doesn't mean you're wrong. It just means you're...
Special. That's right. I'm going to win.
It means you're unique.
I'm not trying to win. I promise you. I'm actually answering the way... All right, let's go on. Would you rather know? It's supposed to say. It says, would you know? But would you rather know... Ugh, this one's a little dark.
Oh, no.
Would you rather know the date of your death or the cause of your death?
I know my answer to this.
The date or the cause? Ooh. Truthfully, I don't think I want to know either one of those. But you have to. Which would you rather? That's the question.
I want to know the cause of my death, not the date.
Yeah, me too. The date would just be. I mean, because you'd just be counting down constantly, and the night before.
Right.
I mean, even the month before would just be horrible. Well, the whole 4 years before. I mean, it wouldn't matter.
I know.
When would you start to worry about it if you knew the date?
The exact date?
Yeah, like let's say it's February 10 years from now. Would that bother you?
Yeah, it would bother me. It's all. I mean,
how about next February?
My mortality. That would really bother me.
How about a week from Sunday?
Oh my goodness, I would. My bucket list is too long for that.
Yeah,
I'd have to start. Everyone so far has said cause.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see the downside of cause. So the cause is you get hit by a car riding a bicycle.
Yeah.
So you
just stay off the bicycle.
I'm never riding a bicycle.
Yeah. But then you'll have a new cause.
Then somebody comes and takes you by gunpoint and says, "You get on that bicycle, or I'm going to shoot you." which makes it worse. And wait, I can't get on the bicycle. I'm going to die. You're going to get on the bicycle or I'm going to cut. Yeah. This is a dark. I shouldn't
really,
have gone down this path.
When we were out there surveying those 10,000 people, their responses were similar to ours. They thought it was dark.
They all thought this was horrible.
That's right. So let's just get past it.
Hey, if there's somebody in my house listening, my dog wants to go outside. So it'd be nice if you would take her
I
out.
can go let her out.
There, I hear somebody coming.
Okay.
All right, the answer, the majority say they would like to know the cause, not the date.
Yes.
So did anybody say the date?
One person.
Who said the date?
Susan. She said neither, but if she
The
had to
date,
choose
if she
one,
had
the
to
date.
choose. Wow, Susan, you get a point.
So you get a point.
Susan, you have a chance of being in the lead. Oh, I lost the point there. I'm down to 4 points. How many you have? None.
I have 2.
That's because you always agree with the majority.
Well, not always.
Yep, you're right, John, about not knowing the future. Okay, let's just pretend that we could choose whether people could know their date or not. Or not the date, know anything about their death, know their date, because we're getting to that point, right, where we're starting to learn, like your DNA,
right?
So we're getting to the point where we're going to know more and more. Are you going to do one of those? Are you going to do a DNA test about all your medical stuff?
No.
I am. I want to know everything. When Anna Marie was born, Linda didn't want to know, before she was born, Linda didn't want to know whether it was a girl or a boy. Mm-hmm. In fact, she was sure it was a boy. And but I did. And so when we did the sonogram,
yeah,
I had them write it in a little envelope and hand me the envelope.
Aww.
And then when no one was around, I read it.
You didn't tell?
I didn't tell. And in fact, Linda thought it was a boy the whole way up. We'd only even chosen boys' names. Never chose any girls' names.
Well, you chose a beautiful girl.
But anyway, I like to know things, so I'm not too sure what I think about that one. Let's move on.
Okay.
Question 6, next to the last. Would you rather talk always in an auto-tune voice or a stereotypical grandma voice? What's a stereotypical grandma voice?
Well, honey.
Hi, honey. How
would you like some oatmeal?
Okay.
Okay. What would you like Santa Claus to bring you?
We don't have an auto-tune voice to show to the world.
I'd rather be the grandma voice.
You would?
Yeah.
The grandma voice?
Yes, I'm a grandma through and through. I
Don't tell her she already has a grandma voice.
Oh, okay.
What did you say? Here,
Nothing.
honey, have some food.
Would you?
What does that sound like?
Would you like a piece of fried chicken? Then I own it, and I own it. I'll take the grandma.
My best friend was Italian, so his grandma.
Maria, I thought you always had my back.
What'd she say?
She said she has 8 grandkids and she's never spoken like that.
Yeah. Oh, she's just saying like a grandma.
Right.
Because she is a grandma.
Right, me too. And I don't say, hey, no, no, no.
Oh, well, okay. Believe what you must.
All right, I'm hurt.
What's everybody saying?
Anna Marie says auto-tune, and Susan says auto-tune.
There would be some disadvantages of auto-tune. Like you can't end a sentence with a question because the auto-tune would take the question out.
Well, John says grandma wins. Everyone loves grandma, Patty says, so she's picking grandma.
Whoa. I think I'd go with auto-tune. I like that.
Maria
I like that
says auto-tune.
First of all, you could be an auto-tune singer. You could just, but you wouldn't need the auto-tune.
I already am auto-tune singer.
That'd be pretty neat. You just go on and be like perfect pitch kind of thing. I wonder what happens when you auto-tune somebody who already speaks in auto-tune.
I'm going to think that whatever else, I don't know, does it cancel it out? Does dama bosi mean grandma in Polish? I don't know.
I don't know either.
John says that's grandpa. Mm-mm.
Oh, grandpa. Let's see what the answer is. 78% of people would speak in auto-tune rather than stereotypical
Oh, well, I get
grandmas.
another point. I have 3 points now because I said grandma.
Yep.
I'm so proud of myself.
So if you said grandma, you get a point because you're in the minority, and we're looking for the most unique person in our listening audience. But for me, auto-tune. is it. I missed another point. I'm interested in what
But if you
Susan
auto-tune
Sizemore
and
said.
auto-tune, then it's like a double negative.
If you auto-tune a grandma voice,
Let's not go there.
There's a hit rock star. There's a hit rock song in there.
Somewhere.
All right, seventh and last question.
Okay.
This is just for the show before the show. There's a little googly gook on the screen there. I'm not sure how that got on there. So, would you rather have your life be narrated by Morgan Freeman or James Earl Jones? Morgan Friedman. Wait, Morgan Freeman. No, how's he? Would you like your life narrated by Morgan Freeman? I don't know. That's my best. That's the best I could do. Or narrated by James Earl Jones.
Why don't you do Morgan Freeman in a grandma voice?
Which would you rather have? Morgan Freeman? Morgan Freeman narrates an awful lot of stuff. So James Earl Jones is less.
James Earl Jones is so serious.
Yeah, but it's like got that
I love his voice.
resonance.
Both voices are beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Didn't he play Darth Vader? Isn't that James Earl Jones?
I think it is.
So that's a little problem.
Luke.
I think he's also
Isn't
isn't it James Earl Jones behind Build It and They Will Come? That movie, Field
He's
of
in
Dreams.
that movie.
I thought he was the narrator. I don't know. Maybe I
know.
got that wrong. What would you say? What would you say? Oh, the Lion King. Right. Lion King. So is
We
your
have got some people who really are on the ball here.
so is your life more like the Lion King, or is it more like I don't know, Morgan Freeman? I don't know Morgan
The
Freeman.
Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, there you go. No, he's in that.
He's still there. He still talks
Does
about
he?
it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to say James Earl Jones. That's what I'm saying.
All right,
Because I want to be more like the
It's the
Lion
seventh
King.
question. I'm telling you, if you're in the minority on all 7 of these, you are in like the less than 1%. If you add up all these percentages and figure it out, you are in like a really tiny, tiny, tiny minority. I don't think anybody got all 7 in the minority, but I'd like to know how many people everybody got. But here's the answer. Yeah, in the field. There you go.
No, James Earl Jones was not the voice in the field.
Oh, there was another one. It was probably the never mind. It's 87% would say Morgan Freeman.
Oh, and I said,
Everybody
I got
would
another
say that.
point. Oh my goodness, this is so
You
exciting
picked James
for
Earl
me.
Jones?
I did.
Huh? I didn't make a pick. I forgot to say what my pick was. I just have to skip that one. Cheech and Chong. Yeah. Hey man, and I just saw them. They were on a television show just recently, Cheech and Chong, and they're the exact same guys. They haven't changed. The world's changed to them though.
That's
the whole
right.
world is just like them.
I don't know. If they were
Now
paying
marijuana
attention-
is legal, and
Yeah. It sort of changed their life.
everything
didn't
we
it?
do is just like them.
I want to be just like Cheech and Chong.
All right, well that's the end of our preference game. So how
Yeah.
did you get?
I got 4.
Yeah, I did too.
So we tied.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I got off to like a rousing start, and then I just tailed off. I think I was
Okay,
cursed
well-
toward the end.
How'd you do out there? So
Yeah, how did everybody do? So post your scores, see what you got. We'll see who is the most best. So see if anybody could beat 4. Anybody have more than 4? In the minority, it's hard to keep score. You might have to go back and figure it out if you weren't paying attention as we were going. But were you in the minority more than
Kristen
4?
got 4. Susan got 4.
Everybody got 4. Are there any 5s?
I'm not seeing
We're
any
gonna
5s
we
yet.
can't all be the most best. That would just be.
Yes, we can. We can all be the most best.
Of course we can. You know what? I think we should all
Yes,
just
we
get.
can, honey. You all get a trophy, and we were all going to be the best.
Let's give everybody a participation
That's
trophy.
right.
It doesn't matter. Even if you got 1, we're going to give you 4. Anna Marie only got 2.
She got 2.
Yep. Typical.
John got 2.
So true. You guys are so typical.
Typical is fine.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
Everything
it.
is fine.
That's the idea of this is to sort of show the uniqueness of the individuals, and that's why we play this game. It was actually, by the way, this was actually the fourth game we played on the show. So the very fourth week we played a game similar to this, not exactly the same, but similar. We called it Most Unique back then.
Right. The uniquest.
Another two, the uniquest, yeah. But lest you jest, we want to see who's the most best. Nobody had 5?
No.
So it looks like all the 4s win.
The 4s
We're
win.
all the most best.
John says everybody wins, and I think so too because we were all here together having fun.
You guys are just alike.
We are.
All right.
I take that as a very nice compliment, John.
Ida, let's move into your saying so
Okay.
we can wrap up the show here
All right.
on YouTube shortly.
What's my saying?
So you got a saying?
I do.
Here, I'll put it up here for you.
Thank you. Put it up where
Here,
I
how's
can
that?
read it. Well, I chose this one because actually September 10th is National Suicide Prevention Day, and I think that we all have the potential to offer hope. And sometimes people get run down and feel like there is no hope. And I just thought this one was beautiful. It's a quote by Sheryl Crow, and it's, no matter how chaotic it is, wildflowers still spring up in the middle of nowhere. So there's hope. And I just love that.
Wow, are you getting a little choked up?
I am a little bit.
Wow. I don't want to put you on the spot, but so all that grandma talk started to get to you.
It might have gotten to me a little bit.
Yeah.
I just know that there are a lot of people right now in my life who are hurting, and I just want to reach out and let them know that they matter. So, you matter.
Hey, Rob, thanks for the information about Ray Liotta. Is that what he said?
Mm-hmm.
As the narrator of Field of Dreams. That was cool. If you want to, we are going to play more game. But before we play more game on the after show, we always have a short show, and then we'll continue. So if you want to hang out, we're going to play another round.
Yeah. Okay.
But before we do that, we need to do the joke of the day. We always do the joke of the day here, and so let's talk about the joke of the day. This time it's Maggie Martin.
Yes.
Tell us about Maggie.
Maggie is my cousin Mike's daughter. And Mike and I were raised like brother and sister. My mom babysat for him. He's 16 days older than me.
Nice.
So we went to school together, and grade school, high school, college even. So, so this is his daughter, Maggie.
It turns out Maggie has a stupendous sense of humor.
She does. She's a school teacher.
Uh-huh.
She teaches special education.
And she loves dad jokes.
She loves
dad jokes. And so this
jokes.
is a joke she wanted to tell us, or at least somebody put it in her mouth. I'm not exactly sure how it is. She says, if a child refuses to sleep during nap time.
Yes.
Yes? If a child refuses to sleep during nap time, are they guilty of resisting arrest?
Okay,
Are they
this is
guilty
my
of resisting arrest?
favorite cousin's daughter, and you put those words in her mouth.
I put no words in anyone's mouth. Somebody puts words in their mouth. I'm not sure where they come from. That's a funny joke.
They're guilty of resisting arrest. I get it, but oh my word. Okay.
Hey, you have to set that one up just right. Did you just get it right?
Nicely done, Calvin Clark.
YouTube broadcast is about to end. If you want to join us over on Facebook, there's more show, or you can watch the videos that are recommended over there and down below in the screen. But thanks for joining us. We like to say, I'm uniquely the same. You're uniquely the same. Together, we can change the world. We'll see you next week.